.007 fans like me are patiently awaiting April and the release of the 25th film in the Bond franchise, No Time to Die. In the meantime, though, the producers behind that storied series have given us a little something to tide us over, a gritty revenge mystery called The Rhythm Section.
I lost my family 3 years ago. They were killed. I have nothing left. I'll find the people who did this. I'll kill every last one of them. I need your help.
The award-winning director of The Handmaid's Tale, Reed Morano, takes her talents to the big screen at the helm of this gritty action thriller starring Blake Lively as Stephanie Patrick, a broken woman whose family was killed in a plane crash over the Atlantic. When Stephanie finds out the crash was no accident, she sets about avenging her family's deaths by killing everyone involved in the terrorist plot. Along the way, Stephanie gets some much-needed help from a former MI6 agent known only as B and played by Jude Law. Under his tutelage, Stephanie becomes an assassin, kind of.
Put another one in, never less than 2.
That's one of the great things about this movie. We're not expected to believe that with relatively little training, she can become this finely tuned killing machine. In fact, she finds that taking a life is a much more difficult thing than you might think. Her attempts are both passionate and painful, and she fails almost as often as she succeeds. In the tightly cut fight sequences are callbacks to the training scenes, but instead of being Karate Kid-like triumphant moments, they often serve to remind us how different training is from real-life combat. The Rhythm Section is a taut thriller, and Blake Lively is very good as Stephanie. She strikes a great balance between rage and vulnerability, and it's easy to feel fear for her because she's not James Bond. Actually, she's kind of the anti-James Bond. We know 007 is going to come away unscathed, but we don't have that same sense of security for Stephanie. I really liked The Rhythm Section. I love its look and feel as well. It's bleak and gritty with desaturated blue color grading and lots of handheld camera, all of which evoke a kind of John le Carré vibe. The screenplay was adapted from the first in a series of Stephanie Patrick novels by Mark Burnell, so there may well be a burgeoning franchise here, and I, for one, would not mind seeing more from Reed Morano and Blake Lively.